Yo, what's good?
Chilling, vibing.
This is Abdalla, aka Dark Knight.
This is Nico, aka the Beige Bandit. Did we do this last episode? I think we forgot.
No, we did not.
Yeah, we did forget. Yeah.
And you rocking with us again, new episode.
Yeah, it's a fact. Welcome back to another episode of the Brothers Podcast. A lot of y'all been asking about the podcast, and like, I ain't gonna lie. Let me ask you something. Never mind, forget it.
Asking about the podcast as far as what?
Nah, just like, cause when I be on live, and, new people come in, so like, it be kind of like, sometimes want to say, yo, just hit the link in my bio, everything's there, you're gonna be, but then I have to like repeat like 59 times, like, all right, we speak about gender relations.
I have it in
politics,
my notes, so I just copy and paste.
No, I'm on live though, so I have to say it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I'll be like, damn.
That's
like,
why I be like everything.
New niggas just can't. I gotta say it again. Yeah. But I mean, look, this is. I mean, that's a small part of the work and like the hustle and shit. So, but yeah.
Somebody hit me up from the podcast, actually.
From a podcast.
Well, no. Because of the podcast, actually.
Oh, okay.
She lives out of New York.
You kind of smile when you said that. Like why you smile like that?
Because I'm remembering the message. It was a nice message.
Oh, it was like, was she flirted or some shit?
I guess. I mean, she said
somebody hit me up about the podcast.
I'm just letting you know. I don't know if you be getting messages as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, she liked the podcast. She liked the, content, shit like that. Came across me from the page. Her exact initial words was, "Hey, I came across you from, Brothers Podcast, whatever.
Oh, nice.
You're attractive.
Nice. ...
She
wrote ...
Well, the ... is extra stuff that was said.
Okay.
But I was just...
that fan love is real.
2, 3...
Nah, you're not fan supporters.
Yeah.
What's up, though?
It's cool. I'm cool.
Yeah.
How are you? How's your week?
I'm good, man. I'm back in my fucking bag.
Oh, you are?
I'm back in my bag, nigga.
The beard?
No, I mean that too.
TikTok,
that too. Feel me? The beard is coming back. It's not in its final form yet. I still have some work to do. This isn't even my final form. Yeah, this is with TikTok, because I don't know if I mentioned it, but I mentioned on my live, and you was there. My live, you popped in. I said that I haven't been feeling too creative because I feel like, one, my posts were being censored. A few of them, well, not a few, a couple of them got deleted. I had to repost them on some dumb shit too. And then I just felt like my post wasn't getting a lot of views, but I'm putting in the effort and shit. So as a creative, it's not like when you go to work and you feel like you unappreciated, like that's regular, because you at a job, you at a 9 to 5. Like,
please don't touch my legs.
It's my mistake. It's my mistake. It's my mistake.
Fucking game.
You go to a job, it don't take much. You know what I mean? Like, it don't take much. Like, your brain don't have to spin in order to do a little 9 to 5. Like me, I can have a miserable day and still produce at my job. That's just because it's a job. This with TikTok, I gotta be creative.
Yeah.
Like, there are ideas that I had in my drafts that during this period of time just wasn't clicking. Like the ideas for it just wasn't clicking. But as soon as I got over that hump and I got back in my bag, those same drafts, the ideas was fire. Boom, boom, boom. So I know that it's something back in my mind that was hindering me from being creative. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was me feeling like appreciation, or I was just, But yeah. I say all that to say this. I'm back in my fucking bag. And
so is it safe to say that you self-sabotage yourself, or hindered yourself, rather? Not sabotage, but hindered yourself from producing? Or whatever underlying...
I mean, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say, because I'm the only one that stops me from making content. But I can't help that, as a creative, I can't help that the ideas aren't popping in my head because of other things. And, you know what I mean? This wasn't my my creative juices wasn't flowing.
You wasn't in
as it should.
Space.
Yeah, I just wasn't.
Usually something.
Yeah,
psychological.
Like I would be home,
even if it's environmental.
I would be home, and usually when I'm off, that's my day to just knock out. Like yesterday, I knocked out like 6-7 TikToks, like all fire, my opinion. But it's some days where I was off, and I was literally like just frozen on my bed, like just like I know I gotta do TikToks in my head, but I'm just on my phone, like just bullshitting. So like it was just like I don't know. It's just one of those modes, you know. I
have those modes too,
but yeah, but you know everything's good, you know, healthy, keeping a smile on my face.
It's
not possible when you're black. Let me just write that down. 11:44. 11:44. Yeah, but besides that, man, healthy, keeping my peace. You know what I'm saying? Always smiling, always hitting my little dance.
Drinking water.
Yeah,
that's a bullshit ass fucking response.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Women be like, yo, like, your skin is so well. Like, your skin is so nice. Like, drop the skincare routine. When I tell y'all, it's genes and, like, I got lucky. I swear to you. I don't drink enough water as I should. And I wash my face with basic-ass soap. Like, literally, like, Dow soap. Like basic shit. And I just have good skin. But I think it's also, like,
your stress level.
I'm not stressed out. I maintain that, and I think I eat pretty healthy. Not healthy as I could be, but I think I eat. You know, I don't eat too much dairy unless it's like cakes and shit, which I don't really do like that. And I don't eat red meat. I don't eat a lot of cheese. I don't drink milk. Yeah, so I think that plays a part. But I got lucky. I never really had like a stage of like acne in my life. Never.
Yeah, we never went through that stage.
Luckily, because some niggas got it bad. Like
I had a couple pimples here and there.
Yeah,
well, yeah, we had, but acne. Yeah, we never had that shit.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
We not white. They be looking horrible. Oh my god, they look horrible.
Yo,
and they're white. It's like
my little cousin Chris.
Like,
he's starting to go through that stage where he getting acne and shit.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, he going through like his hormones kicking up. Like
white.
he's 16 and shit, so maybe that's why. Who knows?
Thank God he not white, cause
yeah, that shit. It would have been working. You can see it more.
Crazy, yeah. You
it's like red. It's like red dots. Like yeah, it's when you black, like shit just blend in low key unless it's like blackheads. Which I never had a blackhead in my life.
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Literally, I've never had a blackhead.
Never had a head from a black chick. Nah. That's a new one. If y'all use that shit, y'all make sure y'all give it up to me.
Yeah, that's a good
but,
one. Like you know, like a blackhead is like one like try to pop a pimple and turn into a blackhead. Yeah, that's never happened to me. And then there's some that they just form by themselves, like from the jump. They blackheads.
I don't know. Never had that shit. I don't know how they form and shit, but I definitely had a couple. Yeah. Let's get into some shit though.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna jump right into it, man. I don't know if you've been hearing about what's been going on in Nigeria the last couple weeks or so. It's been kicking up the last few days. There's a lot of fuckery going on in Nigeria right now. I feel like we've been reporting on a lot of fuckery going on in Africa in general lately. Have you noticed that? Like,
no, I would say we've been reporting about a lot of fuckery going on in the world, period.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that goes what I was saying. But in terms of other, specifically been picking out Africa. Like, when we had the thing with the where the kids got. Oh no, that's Guyana. That's Guyana. That's Guyana. So there's something going on in Nigeria right now, where it's an organization called SARS, Special Anti-Robbery. Special Anti-Robbery Squad, right?
I was gonna say Squadron.
Squadron.
Oh man.
They was founded in 1992, and their job is to protect civilians from robbery, from, mercenaries and, people that are just, robbing niggas, like, but they've been doing quite the opposite. They've been robbing people. They've been accused of raping women and beating civilians up. And actually,
who trained them? NYPD?
They took a book.
LAPD?
Yeah. And
took a page out the book.
That's what she was gonna say. Real talk. And they've been killing people like in the streets of Nigeria.
Chapters out the book.
That's a fact.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna front, like, not saying they're worse or better than NYPD, but what they're doing is, like, the vids that I've seen and what I've been hearing and hearing people speak, like, they're like hunting civilians. Like I've seen videos where literally, like, you know how like they'll he tried to pull a gun. Like, no, these niggas are in the streets with AKs, like chasing after them, shooting them. They're both bad. I'm not comparing the two, but
I know.
It's crazy.
The tactic is much severe.
And it's like more blatant. And then I'm trying to like I was doing some little bit of research, and I'm trying to look for the reason of. Cause I had no idea about this until I think today.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I never heard about them. Yeah. When you first said SARS, I'm thinking fucking
the
COVID
disease.
related.
Yeah, I thought the same. I'm like, damn, that shit in Africa. What they doing over there? They trying to set niggas up.
Yeah, I'm thinking Bill Gates and injection.
Exactly. And I'm trying to find the reason why they're doing this. Mm-hmm. But all I'm reading is just like what they're supposed to be doing and like why people have been protesting. There's a big protest going on for right now for 2 weeks, and the whole like the big population of Nigeria, they're all like rebelling back against the government and forcing the president. I'm gonna get his name right now to disband the group, which he said he did last week. But it's like these niggas are like. I guess they're going against, like, they're just mad with power type shit. Like, they literally walking around just killing people.
Yeah, it's a militia group.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Now, from history,
I'm trying to find the reason.
Militia
like,
groups are usually started by the Western powers. That's facts. 1992. How ironic. Around the same time with apartheid and all. No, apartheid was before. But wasn't that with Nelson Mandela or something? It's significance with that year and something. But then again, 1992, that's South Africa. This is Nigeria. But, hey, these Western niggas, they had their hands in the pot.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man.
Since Berlin Conference.
There's also a lot of things. Matter of fact, I forgot her name. Because it's other things going on in Africa,
sometimes
like outside Nigeria.
Huh? Who's the smoker? Yeah, sometimes I wonder who's the smoker.
Oh, it's just a girl on Instagram. I don't know her name. But she posts something because it's not only things happening in Nigeria. Like, it's other like very specific issues going on in Africa, like in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to find that post, but for the sake of the debate,
this topic
right now.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
You gotta look into who the president was when that shit was set up, who runs it, who funds it, members, they're like what they gotta undergo to join the shit. All of that. As soon as you first started telling me about it, first thing that popped in my head was militia group. A lot of people, they're going to try to slap these other terms. No, we're a community watch. We're a this patrol and all. You're a militia group. If you have weapons, and you are incentivized to patrol and or carry out certain like law enforcement acts in a certain jurisdiction, you're a fucking militia group and you're being paid. You're an incentivized militia group now. Now, based on what you said too, now it sounds like these niggas went rogue. So they're not even listening to the government. But all of this could be a plan because, for example, in America, with all these Proud Boys and
what I just realized about that shit? Sorry to cut you off. Not sorry to cut you off. Throwback.
You are sorry.
I love saying that. The Proud Boys, the guy that made it who was seen on the show saying like, the guy, I forgot his name. Forgetful guy. He was on a podcast video type shit, and he was like, he's wearing a Make America Great hat or whatever, and he was like, if they're saying F Trump or whatever, shoot them, choke them, punch them in their face, right? I thought that was legit. I thought that he was saying that. Apparently, that was he was doing a parody. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast before he made this whole Proud Boy shit. And Joe Rogan was like how the guy made it making fun of people who have that mindset, like these super alt-right, radical ass, like Republican red niggas. He made it as a thing, but like it formed into like its own thing, and niggas really started acting like how he was portraying. So now, like, he removed himself, saying like, I didn't even mean for it to turn into this. But now, like, these niggas they own them, like, it's some Proud Boy shit going on. Like, white niggas is really on some like, yeah, we shooting you if you're a Democrat type shit.
All right. Either way,
which is crazy. I thought it was a real thing. I mean,
white supremacist groups,
yeah,
are incentivized and deputized in America.
That's a fact.
Regardless of which,
seen that in
which
Wisconsin.
set. Now, in addition to that, looking at the nigga 2016 fucking inauguration address, nigga had biker gangs.
Yeah, as security.
Who get hit with RICO statutes in federal courtrooms.
Yes.
He had these niggas as his fucking private security.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
That's like Barack Obama having all Crips as his security.
No, literally. That's what it means.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, literally.
Yo, cuz, I gotta go make a speech at Arizona. All right, cuz, we got you, cuz.
Crazy. Yeah.
But so this is exactly the same thing.
Right.
And we're going to see the same shit in Brazil, Venezuela, all that.
I'm trying to find the post.
Last week I talked about Shower Posse. That was Jamaica. CIA funded them.
Right.
Their inception.
There it is, right? So I found it, right? So we're going to go back to the SARS, that group. But apparently there's a whole bunch of hashtags that I have to look into. Like Liberia has a hashtag, rape national emergency. South Africa has Am I Next? Namibia has shut it all down. Congo has Congo is bleeding. Like it's Ghana has child trafficking hashtag. Like it's a lot of things going on in Africa right now. And I mean, we like in the dark until like this moment type shit. It's been going on for months. They saying like it's it kind of sucks because I kind of feel like helpless. I mean,
a lot of things. Yeah,
it's like what could we really do?
To be honest, like for example, like a lot of people. Awareness. How do you feel when people ask you like, for example, earlier tonight? Okay, what are you doing about it? What are you gonna do about it?
It kind of feels like, I mean, it kind of offends me a little bit because it's like, one, what the fuck you want me to do? Like, you want me to fly over here and but it's like, I guess you do what you can within your circumstances, and I guess the bare minimum would be is to raise awareness and donate money or, speak on it and, try to, I guess the bare minimum is what I said. Raise awareness, which is what we do. And if you can, if there's a cause you can donate to, do that. Now, more steps than that would be, being in the forefront of protests, organizing groups to, have sit downs with politicians and discuss plans and stuff like that. I guess that's the further steps. You know what I mean? But when people ask me that, a little part of me is like,
you trying to play me right now?
Yeah, it's like
that's how I react.
What you think that I'm just saying?
That's what I think.
Obviously, I'm trying to. I'm doing what I can. It's gonna sound selfish, but I do have a life that I have to maintain. I can't just go backpacking through fucking Europe and say, yeah, I'm gonna just do this. Like, nah, I got responsibilities.
With no resources.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but niggas have a platform. We don't gotta be, look, let this be clear. We can talk about bullshit all day on here.
We can.
We can talk about gender relations all day. How many girls we slept with? How was it? We can talk about how many times Cardi B broke up with Offset.
We can.
We could talk about sports bullshit.
Yep.
We don't have to report on these things going on in Africa, going on in Ghana, going on in China, going on in Brazil. We don't have to do this. We're doing it because we want to spread information and spread knowledge and make people more aware.
And we have friends from all walks of life.
Yeah. That's why we do it. So
all sexual orientation.
This is a choice.
All shapes and sizes.
Yeah, this is a choice we doing, and I feel honored to be in this position to do that.
I feel honored sitting across from my best friend to do that.
Facts. And I can't wait until we have a big enough platform where we could really make waves. Meaning, like, if like a big enough platform where, like, if we say some shit, we got a whole wave of people that is going to speak volumes on the internet.
Like trainings, going away for trainings and shit.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, if Joe Rogan post some shit or Joe Budden say some shit on the internet, he has enough
influence. Take your time. Take your time.
Shit. Enough influence where people on the internet will make that shit a hashtag. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want that kind of power, but I want to use it as for, like, awareness. And that comes with a lot of responsibility. Mm-hmm. But that's what we're doing it for. You know what I mean? That's just. But yeah.
This is how I think. I agree with everything you said. So I ain't even going to regurgitate anything you said. To just cap it off on the back end, it's like once I get to that influence, that level of influence, I can drop a product, sell 50,000 or whatever, sold out in a day, right? In a week or weekend, whatever. Mm-hmm. Raise 100,000 to $500,000 to $1 million. Who knows what it is? How much, right? Just an example though. And then pull up in Canarsie, pull up in Flatbush, pull up in East New York, all my old areas, all my old hoods, and set up a business, conducive for the neighborhood and needed for the neighborhood. We ain't going about to open up another barbershop or another chicken spot or another. No.
Like necessities.
Bro, yoga. I never seen no yoga spot in East New York.
Yeah. Yeah,
I see a lot of fine women though. I see a lot of people in shape. I see a lot of
therapy.
I see a lot of people, Gersh, in shape and shit. You telling me none of these niggas would do yoga or is interested in yoga? Yeah. Oh no, they wouldn't be. No, they're not interested in it because they were never presented the opportunity.
Yeah. Better than that, have a station where it's dedicated to mental health,
like a whole center.
Yeah, just the first floor wellness yoga, center. Second floor fucking therapy, third floor everything that is
a gym, all of that
at super low cost, if not free.
And the name of it is Healing Center.
Yeah,
healing for the hood. Healing for the hood.
Healing for the hood.
That's the name. We're gonna have branches in every state.
We're gonna have a basketball court there.
Well, Idaho, I gotta check y'all black population. I gotta give y'all niggas black tests. Who's Dave Chappelle? Oh, we don't. Nope. Nigga lived 2 blocks away. He lived 2 blocks away. Plus, he had Chappelle show. You don't know who it is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that's how I think.
Yeah,
that's how I think. When people ask me, I do get. It's like 10% offended, 90% like I could serve you with so much shit right now. But like you said, bare minimum is raising awareness.
Yeah.
If the number one form of advertisement is word of mouth, why are we getting mad at people who is trying to raise awareness of certain problems going on in the planet or certain solutions going on that's out here?
All right.
Why are we getting mad at why? Once again, people need to realize that everybody play a different position. We all sit around and look at other people judging niggas from your standard. Like, bro, everybody's not going to speak as eloquent as Barack Obama. Everybody's not going to have as much game as Iceberg Slim. Everybody's not going to be as beautiful as Queen Nefertiti, as smart, as wise as King Solomon, as strong as Samson, as wavy as us. But that's neither here nor there. The point is everybody plays their own position. We need to, facilitate shit instead of trying to hate on shit. Like, oh no, I don't like that. We need to facilitate instead of deteriorate.
Right. Now, I want to get back to the this. I agree with what you just said. You said what? You said this guy. I want to get back to the SARS situation. I want to speak a little more on that. The president, his name is Buhari, right? And
what's his first name? I heard the name.
I just seen President Buhari. I don't know his full name. he's being ridiculed, as he should, because this organization was running under your watch. I don't know, but he's the president right now.
It doesn't matter.
It's being ran under his watch. He just disbanded it, just last week. He just promised to do that shit. So before then, they were doing these things.
He been president since 92?
Not since 92, but if these guys has been doing this, let's say a year ago, you were president a year ago.
Didn't act on it?
I'm not saying he the sole blame, but this shit's going on your watch. And I'm not quite sure how the elections work for Africa. Like, do they run for like 4 years like us, or are they voted out at a certain time? It doesn't matter.
Majority of presidents are still puppets. Some of them be in there for long, but they still have to answer the white people, so it doesn't even matter.
And one thing that I said, or that I've been seeing, is like they're calling it police brutality over there, right? Which I would say it is too. There are a police type unit, this SARS organization, right? And I seen a lot of people, a lot of Africans, Nigerians, saying that if y'all were saying Black Lives Matter before, then it should be all Black Lives Matter. Because why you say that? Because I feel like, well, not me. I'm looking at what they're saying. I guess they're feeling like it's like getting a lot of attention because they're in Africa and we're over here. So I feel like, well, I'm saying I feel like, but I'm really speaking from what I've gathered from them. They feel like they're not getting
as much,
like the equal
attention,
amount of
their lives is not as important.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not talking about this on y'all medias. You're not trending us on Twitter. You're not talking about us
even
on
Black
Instagram
Americans.
lives.
They're not really speaking about it as they was when George Floyd and Brown Taylor. This is what these guys are saying.
That's how they feel. That's not what they know. That's how they feel. Yeah. That's my thoughts on it. That's how you feel, nigga. That's like us having Static in East New York. And then Clinton Hill have Static. And while we going at it with whoever, Clinton Hill is looking at us like no. That's like us being all black in East New York. Clinton Hill, all black in Clinton Hill, right? And we get abused by the cops in East New York. And we like, yo, Black Lives Matter. Like in East New York, Black Lives Matter. Because this is where we're experiencing it. Our lives matter, right? Now, the shit start occurring in Clinton Hill. And black people over there start like, yo, Black Lives Matter. Like, yo, like, but it wasn't as blasted. No, we didn't know about it as much. That's like them feeling the same way. Like, yo, y'all trying to play us? Like, y'all know this is going on. Well, few of y'all, very, very few of y'all know that or heard about this going on. All y'all don't know because I'm not finding out about SARS. As you today.
Right. Yeah, I just found out about it.
And the shit came out the year we were born.
Yeah, literally.
Was formed the year we were born. Yeah. So all these years, who knows about all the other
lower
degrees of, mishaps and injustices that was.
Right.
So you cannot judge it from your own perspective. Whoever said that from Nigeria.
No, it's not a who. It's like a narrative.
Well, I ain't gonna run with the narrative because I know how these people play.
Like all Black Lives Matter.
I know how these people play in the media, so I ain't gonna run with that narrative. Fuck these niggas. Because they could say that shit, and we believe that, and that's how you create distrust. Now it's dissent between America and Nigerians.
See, the thing is about Twitter though is like
not doing that
on Twitter. It's like when I say these. In the past, I've mentioned that like, oh, these are the narratives that's being pushed right by people. It's different on Twitter because these are like with Twitter. It's a little different from Instagram and TikTok and like Facebook. Twitter is really on some like narratives and like all that cancel culture shit came from Twitter. Like it starts there because a lot of dialogue. So when I say narrative, I don't mean like the narrative is being pushed by media. That's being pushed by regular ass accounts that like on some groupthink shit. Like, oh, I saw you write that. I agree with that, and then it's being written about so much that it starts to trend type shit. It's not like a news outlet put it out and now these is like niggas like me and you just tweeting. But
these
it's like
niggas,
10,000 of us.
But we got there's influence.
Yeah.
It's not regular niggas. So now,
What you mean? I mean,
because
I'm sure it's a mixture of probably agents in there, but
all right, that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying, like, for example, let's say it's me and you that have this potential, like we wield that power, right? You telling me the government it's out of the picture for the government to come to us and be like, yo, Abdalla, tweet this. We pay you $100,000. We print the fucking money. We could name your price, $750,000. Shit, we increase it by $650. Tweet this though. Now I get $750,000, but that tweet could cause whatever to happen. That's gonna make them billions of dollars or millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? So we looking at it. That's going back to the whole Nigeria thing. We looking at shit from one perspective, from our perspective. This is how we feel, and this is how we gonna look at it, and this is what we gonna say. And then next thing you know, we look up and the shit what we said without properly analyzing shit caused this much destruction. When all we was doing was reacting out of pain.
Right.
It is a fact that their injustice has been suppressed though. I would say that. But they can't say they can't say it in a way whereas we don't care about Nigerians. No. And plus, when we say Black Lives Matter, there's Nigerians in America, my nigga. Like, cops don't look at us and be like, oh, yeah, Abdalla is Guyanese. Adam, he's Nigerian. We're gonna fuck with Abdalla only. No. When we say Black Lives Matter, we're not saying Black Lives in America matter only. First of all, all these shootings hasn't occurred in every state as far as documented. So when we say Black Lives Matter for niggas in Chicago, yeah, that goes for Black Lives in Idaho too. It's a narrative. It's understood. You could have just stepped off the plane from Morocco or Senegal yesterday, and I see you in my head as a black man right now. It's Black Lives Matter. That's the type of time I'm on. You don't need to show me your passport, your ticket, your itinerary. I don't care about that shit. Yeah. When I go to Guyana, it's Black Lives Matter, nigga. So that's why I'm saying, like, these narratives, like, we fail to realize that the government has access to all social media platforms. So they can create bots that tweet certain shit.
But the thing is,
with certain fake pages and accounts, like,
the only reason why I don't feel like this is far-fetched for them to feel this way, because
me neither.
I feel like Black Americans and Africans always had like this weird relationship where like we think people. They don't like us, they think we don't like them because back in the day, like, we used to call them niggas. I was down with it too, African booty scratchers, and we used to make fun of them, how dark they was and how big they noses
voodoo and all
shit like that.
Scent,
you know what I mean? And then we thought that they, like, as a kid, you never, or you watching this TV, so you seeing just skinny ass babies with flies around their neck,
or savages.
You know what I mean? So, and then they take that animosity, and then they push it back, or they come here and they're like, yo, like,
they're dumb.
You niggas got no culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're dumb. You take everything
like,
for granted.
We come here, we getting degrees. Y'all niggas here. So it's always been like so for them to feel this way, I could understand how some would feel, because it's always been like kind of like a weird ass relationship with us. Mm-hmm. Like, we all brothers and sisters, but like,
I'll say this.
We don't feel connected. You know what I mean?
I'll say this. If you're a Guyanese and you have any disdain or,
I used to go at it with y'all in high school, bro.
Disdain, I'll say.
West Indian people, I used to go
any other black person on this planet. I'm starting home first. You're a fucking dickhead. African, same thing. You're a dickhead. If any other black person, if it's you have disdain towards Black Haitian, Black American, Black Antarcticans, you're a dickhead. All you niggas are dickheads. Black Americans, you disdain to any dickhead, because you having that ideology, that mentality, is you being a fucking house nigga. That's how I look at it. You're doing master's work without master putting that chip on your back. You doing that shit for free.
Right.
And you happy about it. But you know what's funny? You show that Guyanese coon, that black coon, that American coon, that African coon, all of them. You present a fucking white man in their face, you gonna be smiling from ear to ear like a clown.
They're gonna be shucking and jiving.
Facts. All of y'all, look at the common denominator to make you niggas happy. A white man.
Yeah.
This, though.
I just say one last thing before we move from this topic. A young man by the name of Samuel Atigba or Otigba, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it. He's African. He's Nigerian. He told CNN he was stopped and harassed by SARS for not giving the officer a bribe. So like they're like, yo, if you don't give me, like they said they even had cases where like they would walk you to the ATM, yo, empty your shit out. These like police units and shit. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like a form of what they do here. Like
they do that in Ghana.
They'll catch you with drugs and shit. Yo, we taking all that shit, or you going to jail. He said the SARS officer told him, you know, if I shoot you, nothing will happen, right? The highest anyone would do is cry justice on Twitter. And I'll end it at that. Cause that's a sick reality. That's a fact though. That's a fact. Think about it.
These law enforcement agents, they talk real tough.
They do.
You got that thing on your hip. You talk tough. You got 6, 7 niggas around you. Yeah. You got the state and shit behind you. You gonna talk tough.
Yeah.
That's all you doing. But
that was some sick shit to say. You know, if I kill you, it's not gonna happen, right?
That's
like,
a fucking threat.
You're not gonna shoot you right now, right? I'll walk away. The vids I seen, I don't even want to. I'm mad that I even saw it because I don't like watching shit. I'm just people running away like in groups and they just running after them for no reason.
It reminds me of Hotel Rwanda. That's what it sounds like. Hotel Rwanda.
I've never seen it.
Country of Rwanda in Africa. It's on the east of Africa, eastern coast. There was basically 2 groups, the Hutus and the Tutsis, and the Hutus were basically the SARS, and the Tutsi people were being gunned down. Like, there's a road. The dude was driving on the road, and it was very misty, so he couldn't really. And then he just started feeling rocky, and he's like, "Yo, it's a road. Like, I know this road." Dead bodies. When they got out the car, saw all these bodies on the road.
That's a movie.
This is a movie. Don Cheadle came out like 2003, 2004. Hotel Rwanda.
That is crazy.
But that's like this. Is what I'm saying, man.
Never heard of it.
These niggas just come whispering in your fucking ear. Both sides, or just one side, and y'all just run with the shit. Like, oh yeah, white man like me, he favor me more than you, so I'm gonna suck his dick more. As far as that bribery shit,
I want to know.
In Guyana, bro.
Yeah.
Break certain traffic violations. They'll be like, yo, buy me Chinese food. I'll forget about this. Nothing.
That's
happened.
it.
I couldn't believe it. It's cheap. I'm like, what?
That's like 20 cents. American dollar. That's like 20 cents American dollars.
It's $5.
$5? Mm-hmm. Chinese food here costs $5.
$1,000, yeah.
Also, the 1,000 over there, but it's really $5 here. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Conversion.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, like,
yes,
and that's how these niggas, and that's their mentality down there too. Like, these niggas have M16s and shit. Like,
the governments don't have no control over them.
When they ride through these areas, like, they be having some, like, they about to go to war for like the highest medal ever. Like, bro, you grew up down the fucking street in that shack, nigga.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Just because you employed by this system now and they gave you a gun and some fucking boots that's better than your bum ass outfits you grew up wearing for 17 years, you magically tough now? You magically got balls now? Nigga, you signed up, you was a virgin. I know that because you never got pussy in the neighborhood. Now you tough because you got an M16?
Yeah.
So this is what these militia groups got. Bunch of bitch ass, sensitive ass, corny ass niggas that think they're tough. That's why I had to give it to Ralph. Like, you don't let this weightlifting and relocating to another state
still beat you up,
bro.
That's what you.
I didn't say I'll still beat you.
But that's what you were thinking, though, right?
I don't think I know.
All right, that's what you know.
I got Ogun with me.
I still beat you up, nigga.
Nah, I say he was a bitch at heart.
I know, nah. I saw that whole debacle unfolding online.
I wouldn't say I would.
He was like, oh, he didn't really go back at you, like I wish he would have. I just wanted to see if you had it. I mean,
because I looked him in his eyes back in the day.
What you mean 10 years ago?
Doesn't matter. You look, you know, if an elephant look you in your eyes as a baby, and you like 80 years old, you remember it knows it's you. Even if crazy. 8 million people came and said hi to that elephant.
That's a fact. Because babies change OD.
Yeah.
I looked like a fucking Puerto Rican when I was a baby. I guess
your eyes.
Yeah, but moving on though, man. Praying for them, man. Hopefully they get that shit down packed in Nigeria, and the government is held accountable, because that's fucking insane. Cancel culture is at it again. They trying to cancel Ice Cube.
Fuck out of here. You know how we do it.
Ice Cube.
Check
God.
yourself. Nah. Okay. R. Kelly, that's one thing. Michael Jackson, one thing.
I'm dead.
Not saying that these people are legends or, great in their art. But Ice Cube, I would, as soon as I would, like, instincts, all the cells in my body would be like, fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Like,
yeah. He's done, he's... I haven't seen him do anything detrimental to black people his whole career. I haven't seen a point where I was like, damn, Ice Cube moving like a coon. I've never seen it. You know what I mean?
Or Ice Cube moving
like
a
He got the big three.
In Cali and shit.
He spoke against the cops in the 90s. He spoke about, you know what I'm saying? So he's always been upstanding to me. He's been on these, these late night, politics shows speaking on our behalf. So, but people are calling for his cancellation because he released a statement saying that he, I'm paraphrasing, but he was willing to meet up with the Trump administration to discuss this Donald Trump platinum plan for black Americans, right? Which I don't see nothing wrong with.
Why is it platinum?
I don't know.
Because platinum chains? Because we like platinum chains?
Because black niggas like shiny shit.
Yeah, we got platinum chains, baby.
That's what it is. Which, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong. At the end of the day,
he's willing
these niggas are in power right now, currently. So, are we just, like, we're going to have to make demands. How we going to make demands while not speaking to the niggas? Like, I'm ignoring you, but I want you to do this.
Exactly.
We're going to have some type of discourse. At some point. You know what I mean? At some point, we're going to have to be like, I don't fuck with you, but we need to have a sit down and discuss, because you need my vote.
This is how
you need my vote. You need my people on your side, because we live in this country as well. Debatable. As far as like you need us, that's debatable.
Donald Trump needing us?
No, I mean like just politicians in general. Like it's debatable that they need us, because like they've been fucking us over for man.
Yeah, they do. Who they gonna fuck over if there's no citizens?
Right.
Each other. They gonna be like, Tom, I know that. That's Handbook 2, Chapter 9. Section 18. Like, yeah, they know the game they running on us. So
my thing is this, like, we got power in economics. We got, like, our black dollar matters. We got power in our voice. So we're gonna have to speak to these niggas at some point. Like, you know what I mean?
Sitting around
canceling him just for having the conversation.
Sitting around upset in your house, screaming on your phone, screaming on your TV is not gonna solve anything. All it's doing is manipulating the cortisol in your fucking body. And eventually them shit's gonna be like, you know what? This nigga is upset every fucking day. This bitch upset every fucking day. Everybody go home. Severance package for all the cortisol cells. Right. And now you got your cortisol hormone. Now you just stressed as fuck. Yeah. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
I mean, you think I should run down this potential?
You can. This is plan? Dominique's. Yeah. Well,
this is on Donald Trump's website.
Yeah.
The official website.
I don't.
You don't think it's credible?
I don't know. I didn't look at the website.
I can show you the website. Like, it's literally everything Trump.
But a fan could create that though.
With his, you think that Donald he would allow somebody to use his name?
Dominique, you think fans never created like Elvis Presley websites? It doesn't matter. No, yes, these niggas.
No, I'm talking about this is the president of the United States.
Doesn't matter. Well, either way, but I'm gonna give you could go ahead though. Doubt,
right?
Yeah, benefit of doubt. This is so-called platinum plan.
It's called the platinum plan. President Trump's pillars, right? Opportunity, security, prosperity, fairness. President Trump's promised to Black America over 4 years. I'm gonna skim through this shit, okay? 3 million new jobs for Black community. Creating 500 new Black-owned businesses. increase access to capital in black communities by almost 500 billion.
More Giffies.
Right. It says commit to working on a Second Step Act. Not sure what that is. Access to better education and job training opportunities. Onshoring manufacturing to advance jobs, development opportunities for black-owned businesses. Immigration policy that protects American jobs. I write it with head said black American jobs, but whatever. Or even though all that immigration shit is propaganda, like they're not taking our jobs. The fuck, nigga. Y'all don't want to do the jobs they doing. So I'm gonna take it from my family, nigga.
Niggas don't even want to work at McDonald's.
But you mad at Jose for being a lawnmower, you being a plumber, or being. I mean,
you mad at Jose and Humberto. Listen,
which are great names, by the way. We're not cutting your ass.
We're not. But I actually have a friend in fifth grade, my fifth grade class. Shout out PS91. Humberto, I forgot his last name. He lived on Fenimore too, but he lived on Fenimore by Albany side. I live on Fenimore and Flatbush. And my nigga Jose Santiago. But that's besides the point. Damn, what's the last shit you mentioned?
The last thing I said was the immigration.
Okay. You're mad at
jobs.
You're mad at Jose who wakes up at diligently
4 a.m.
4, 5 in the morning and stands up in front of Home Depot, Lowe's, wherever. This is not all Mexicans. This is not all Central Americans. But this is just an example, hypothetical, respectable example that I have objectively observed and I respect from, these guys.
Can't say they ain't hustlers.
Or care about their family.
Right.
But, and this is regardless of weather temperatures.
Facts.
So now, you're mad at him for being employed as a gardener or a window cleaner, because these are the jobs that they're majority, like, from I've seen, and construction,
like labor jobs. Yeah, labor job. They're gonna they'll get their hands
but
dirty.
You don't want to work at McDonald's that's paid minimum wage $15. You're turning that down willingly. You have the opportunity. You're turning that down.
Right.
I'm not working there. And they start what? Let's say hypothetically, you got to wake up 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Your shift is 5, 6, 7 hours.
Right.
Jose and Humberto working like 8 to 10 hours, 12 sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely being given $50 a day because at a day, not an hour, because their contractor or the person that they're working for told them that they're going to give them $50 a day or less
because they
know they're not documented in the country. And they know that
if they don't,
and they're going to take advantage.
Yeah, they take advantage.
And for Jose or Humberto, it's like, damn, now I gotta. It's either I accept this shit
or like
at a lower rate.
I don't feed my family,
or I don't feed my family at all.
Right. If it's anyone you want to be mad at, if there is something to be mad at the people that's hiring them. Y'all don't want to do the job. They're getting it done. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna read all of this, but basically, jobs. It says black economic empowerment and access to capital. Everything that sounds good. All this
shit is vague.
Yeah. I mean, all this shit sounds good, right? So, who knows if he would actually implement this? Who knows? But Ice Cube, his ears is open. He's like, okay, that sounds like some of the shit that I want to hear for us people. You know what I mean? I guess he wanted to have a sit down. Some niggas is like, oh, you sitting down with Donald Trump? We canceling you. We don't want you talking to him. We don't want you speaking to him. We don't even want you dreaming of him. Don't think of him. Don't write his name in a fucking notebook. Yeah. We don't even want you saying Trump name. You're canceled, nigga. Period. That's what Black Twitter is saying. Do I agree? No. But I mean, like,
yeah, Black Twitter is bugging the fuck out.
We can't just look.
They don't know the shit about.
If we're gonna cancel every one of our leaders and people that are trying to do something, like you got to give a plan. I guess their plan is with Biden. I guess that's their plan.
Their plan is anti-Trump.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
My life hasn't been hell since Trump went. My life has been great since Trump has been in office. Got a girlfriend.
Well,
Had a girlfriend.
That would have happened regardless of the president. That would happen.
I'm speaking on my life though.
Okay.
Had a girlfriend. Fell in love. Traveled.
Wait. That was before
2016.
Trump.
2016.
2016.
All of that 2016.
Wow. Okay.
Traveled. Met dope people. Met my twin.
Yeah, I mean, so on an individual level, the presidency, regardless of who it is, it don't really affect you on an individual level. It more so affects.
It doesn't affect majority of the people I know on an individual level.
It more so affects emotions,
companies,
it more so affects communities. You know, shit like that.
Business.
Look, I'm
the
not
stock market that's affected.
Right.
The fuck.
Right. You know, I'm not a politician. I'm not into politics. I stray away from it just because it's just
better for your life.
It's just you know, it's too much bias and not enough objectivity, you know. But he never actually met with Trump. I think he was going to meet with the his administration and you know,
I guess Kanye
people about to
left
cancel
a
50
sour
Cent too
taste in people's mouth. Pause. I said, I guess Kanye is the one that caused this.
What you mean?
And left this sour taste in people's mouth. Because the way Kanye acted, MAGA had run, hug Trump, all this. Oh, my best friend. I love Trump.
I think regardless of that, people wasn't going to want anybody black being next to Trump. So, yeah.
But at the end of the day,
because it's to be assumed they think that he's racist. So I understand why they would be like, yo, why are you dealing with a racist? But my thing is this. You got to overstand these people. Like, I think all the presidents are racist. I mean, to an extent, I think all of them have.
Thank you for remembering.
Hatred for other. They don't have our best interests in mind. So knowing this, you got to take the good with the bad. Like I understand this, but I'm talking like you the one in power, so this is what I need from you.
I want to know this from people. What do you really hate about Donald Trump? Is it because he said grab him by the pussy? Is it because the taxes? Is it because
he does taxes?
Bikers at his fucking inauguration? Is it because
it's multiple things you can say? There's like
cops in Long Island to you know with the thugs or just nudge them, you know, the head. What is it exactly? Because I'm gonna counter all of them.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I'm
pretty sure everybody in their family knows of somebody or in their group of friends that is a liar, pathological liar.
You can't say that. You leaving. Look, in a debate, it's a hole in that. You know what? Because them niggas aren't presidents.
No, I don't give a fuck about that.
You know what I mean?
You dislike this nigga on a personal level. You're not even looking at his policies. That's the practical level. You dislike him on a personal level because of how abrasive he is as a president. This nigga, he's like the most talked about president. I.e. making him the most popular president of all time because of you niggas. I don't talk. We boys, right? How many times we talk about Donald Trump?
None.
On a personal text level. Okay,
None.
How many times he's ever mentioned in the group chat? Any of the group chats that we're in?
None.
How many times when we go out, or just me and you, do we ever mention it?
Never.
How many times we go out as a group and we mention him?
Never.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. But I understand what you're saying, but I know what they gonna say.
Oh no, I don't care about what they gonna say.
They're gonna say, look, I have family members who do that, but these niggas aren't the president. The president should be upholding himself in a certain manner, which I understand.
Because of the great standard Barack Obama set as a president. No. We can't disregard that.
No, we haven't seen any president. Let's be fair. We haven't seen any president talk this way.
Well, in both ways. Because Obama is the most intellectual president.
Yeah.
Donald Trump
was the most polished. He's the most polished.
Yeah. You know
I'm saying, but even like, let's say niggas like, let's say Reagan, who wasn't a good president. Right? Let's say niggas like Reagan or Clinton or let's say or Bush. They never spoke as crazy as
that's what I'm saying.
He said. So niggas looking at him like, bro, like you're not even move. Like even though we know niggas ain't shit. You're not even trying to be nice, like.
But
you know what I mean?
You gotta also look at it like this, though. The IQ level of America as a country
is low.
Has been dropping. The morality level has been dropping.
We're low as fuck.
So we mentioning presidents from the 60s and 70s. That's a totally different era.
Yeah, different
Niggas
standard.
Was dating different, fucking different, talking different, loving different. relationships was different. So we can't we
We
could look at history, but we cannot
we could look at the last three.
We cannot correlate the two in terms of 100% congruency, because it's certain nuances that's just different. The moral fiber of this country has been decreasing. That is a fact. That's why you're gonna get to a point where the president is saying grab him by the pussy. You're gonna get to a point where presidents is doing worse shit.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he said that before he was president.
Before he was president, he said,
semantics.
yeah, of course. But I'm pretty sure he still thinks it.
Yeah,
for right now. I'm pretty sure
they were saying he was cheating on his wife. Boy, his wife don't even like holding his hand, my nigga.
Bro. Michelle Obama was probably the White House right now. Like,
it's a shit show. They were the most elegant couple that I've seen. Obama and Michelle.
When a woman is sensual, I would say she was probably the most sensual first lady I ever seen.
Right.
All them other white chicks, they be like, hi.
They were old and wrinkly, nigga.
I'm Tom's old bitch.
But I will say this. I do agree with, this is where I think people need to get kind of away from. Like, I feel like the way he talks, we can all agree. We can all agree that for a president, fuck the title president, for the leader of the so-called free world, right? I think there is a certain way you should carry yourself, right? Whether or not you a dickhead or not, whether or not you evil or whatever, I just think you in that position, there's certain things that he say, I just think like you could have worded that way better. You could not. You could have avoided saying that. That's just me. But I do think that people get caught up too much in the wordplay, and it hits them emotionally. So it goes from like, he's at a point now where let's say he comes out with the best plan for black people, right? Let's say it's legit, hypothetically, right? Let's say he has like an hour special where he literally breaks down every piece by piece.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, I want niggas to listen. Let's say he does that, right? And it's exactly what we want.
What we need.
What
to get
it's
us
exactly what we need.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, if somebody else like Obama said it, we will roll with it. But he's at a point, his perception in the media is that like, if he was to say that, no matter how good it is, they would still kill him.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to tell people. Like, I know he's a dickhead, but we can't be so riled up by our emotions that we completely ignoring everything. You know what I mean? Because there are some things that I've seen that I was like, okay, I fuck with that. Like how he I think he made it where you where vaccines are mandated. He did something else regarding like the internet. Like they were going to it was something where it's going to be like strict regulations on the internet that would like that would cause the government to like govern like certain like censorship, basically. Like he blocked that shit. So it was like little things that I was like, okay, I fuck with that, right? But I'm being objective and saying I agree with that. Somebody that don't like him would see that, know that they like that shit, but won't say it because they don't fuck with him as a person.
Or they wouldn't even read into it.
That's why I disagree
because
with
his name is attached
like,
to
you
it.
could say fuck Trump, but if he do something good, at least acknowledge it. You can still be like, fuck it, I want him to die.
And
but at least acknowledge like I fuck with that. That little piece, I fuck with that. Niggas don't do that.
And that's my point. That's why I gotta pull these niggas call with this fucking on personal level. You may have a father, a brother, a son, a sister, a mother, cousin, whoever that may have did some really fucked up shit. I don't know.
Right.
Think of whatever the most fucked up shit they could do.
Right.
You
like your mother fucked your boyfriend or something.
You disregard that person's whole life, everything before that, because of this one act or because of this one thing they said. Because somebody could give you constructive criticism. A lot of people nowadays is very, very timid. They I don't like Abdalla no more. Hey, fuck him. So disregard everything I did before that.
Yeah.
Just because of this one thing.
What are you doing for me lately? Is the mindset.
That is the mindset.
What are you doing for me
What
lately?
have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? Yeah. Yeah. Which is nuanced. It's nuanced because
that's a fact.
Because I don't want to hit like Joe Biden has the idea. like on the interviews that I watched with him and Charlamagne and him on like when they ask him about certain things, well, you know, I did this for black.
He blinked too fucking much. I don't trust him.
All right, I hear you. I hear you. But what are we doing now? Like, what's the plan now, though?
Nigga, look at me.
So there's nuance in that, but I also agree that like on a more personal level, like I made a mistake, but think about all the times I held you down. You know what I mean? You just gonna. So there's nuance in that. I definitely understand what you're saying though. This is why I don't talk this politics shit, bro. Dominic, it's so nuanced and so.
I've been saying over a year, people are convenient to what is most best for them.
Yeah, most beneficial.
That's it. And this, as time progressed, we just keep seeing the shit more and more.
Look, I'm gonna go on record and say this, right? Because, like you said, none of these niggas affect me on an individual level. Especially not my emotions.
Don't give them,
you know what I'm saying? So whoever wins, okay. I guess we'll see the effects years from now, but I'm focusing on my spirit. I'm focusing on my mental health. I'm focusing on, because at the end of the day, we can have the best president. What's going on with you? Are you depressed? Do you want to commit suicide? Are you have peace within? Do your wife love you the way you love? Like, is your life together? Fuck what the president doing. Are you? Because you can have the best president if you want to kill yourself. Will it matter? You know what I mean? So, I said to say this. I want Joe Biden to win. Right?
Me too.
Because niggas, I'm someone that, you feel this strong about this? Okay. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to let that happen. So, if the result don't... I'm the told you so guy.
You the snooze
I'm
alarm.
That guy. Yeah.
You the snooze alarm.
I'm that guy. I'm going to rub it in your face.
For the rest of your life.
I'm rubbing it in their face.
And I hope he get 8 years.
Yeah.
Because I want him to get extra years. I want him to get extra years to show him how much he don't give a fuck about you.
So I'm just going to wait. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, at the end of the day, either side, I'm just going to take care of
what I need to.
You know what I'm saying? But I just want to, that's why I don't talk no more. That's why I don't talk about it no more, bro. I'm going to just wait and see. Let's see what the savior gonna do.
I'll fuck around and vote for the nigga. I'm gonna help y'all niggas.
Yeah, I might just fuck around and vote for the nigga.
I'll post it so y'all believe me and shit.
And then we're gonna see. Cause I'm telling you, niggas is gonna hear it on this podcast 4 years from now. If we have a podcast, whether or not we do or not, I'm still gonna
niggas gonna be around.
If I'm alive, I'm posting it. I'll be like, yo,
in 4 years,
what
niggas gonna be 32. If you alive at 32, I mean God, you never know.
Really know. I mean.
But
I think I'm living for the long haul. I think, just as how I've been moving, I feel protected when I move outside. But you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there to be like, so what was all that? Y'all didn't want Trump, but
nah, we gonna hear some new bullshit. Oh, well, the Senate was majority Republican.
So why are we making this big fuss about this nigga if he don't really matter?
Exactly. So
What's
we just
big fuss about?
We just want to talk about it. We just want to talk.
Yeah.
It's like us being slaves on Massa Johnson's house, and Massa Frederick lives 10 miles down the road, and he want to buy us. Massa Johnson has intentions of giving us Kool-Aid with cyanide, which is going to kill us instantaneously. But the new potential Master Frederick, he plan on giving us the same Kool-Aid, but with something else inside that's going to kill us within 5 years.
Right.
So which one you rather? You rather die instantaneously and huddle up with the ancestors? Or you rather live your little 5 years? You think for you, I could get that's pussy for 5 more years. That's weed for 5 more years. That's Henny for 5 more years. That's watching Martin for 5 more years. That's 5 more years of fucking getting this money. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how majority of these niggas thinking. The Democrats, they gonna give you that 5 year shit. I mean, to be honest, both of them gonna give you that 5 year shit.
But let's move on though.
So last night I was watching Cannon's class, Nick Cannon's class.
Shout out Nick Cannon.
Yeah, shout out Nick Cannon. And he had Dr. Umar up there. Shout out Dr. Umar.
Shout out to Umar.
Shout out to all the
Yo, they be cutting his ass online.
yeah, you Frederick Duckworth.
Be like,
yeah,
brother. Yo, that should be hilarious.
It'd be funny as hell. The memes. I was gonna say shout out to all the positive black figures out here that's doing positive work in the community or in the families or for yourself that nobody knows about. But as long as you know you're doing positive work, shout out to you, bro or sis.
Right.
But so he mentioned something pretty interesting. He mentioned that schools right now are no longer being subsidized to come up with
explain what that is though.
To basically locate young black talent, like, you know, intellectual talent in the schools. So basically what I drew from it is basically schools get a certain amount of
funding.
Funding, yeah, or money, whichever. And for the gifted program. Now, if you don't locate students in your school that may meet the criteria to be part of this program, then what are we doing with this money? Or if we don't have the money, but we have the program, or we pushing for the program, how are we gonna get it up and running?
Yeah, nothing will happen. Yeah.
So that's basically the new way of Jim Crow, the new Jim Crow, because this shit is in everything now. So it's like, oh well, we just won't fund them. And they will.
We already underfunded.
Abdalla's not gonna go to Philip.
Minority and black schools are already underfunded.
He's not gonna go to Brooklyn Tech. So keep his ass in the hood.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much what. And I looked into another interesting thing he mentioned was Oh no, that was fact of the week. That's fact of the week. That's fact of the week. But I'm gonna lead into it. But on the upside, what they can't stop this, you know, they can't stop this energy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to 12-year-old Caleb Anderson, who lives in Georgia. He is 12 years old, currently in his second year of college.
Crazy.
Majoring in aerospace engineering. I'm gonna give y'all some rundown. See, this is what fasting, spirulina, chlorella, and reproducing with a black queen does to your child.
That's fine. Oh, that's what his parents did?
No, I'm just talking shit.
Oh.
I don't know if they fasted before they conceived. But
that's fire, man.
At 9 months old, he learned to sign more than 250 words. He eventually learned to speak and read when he turned 11 months old.
That's crazy.
Speaking and reading at 11 months. Aside from the English
some language, of you niggas 34 and can't read a book.
That's a fact. You can't spell your name. Aside from the English language, he learned Spanish, French, and Mandarin. At the age of 3, Caleb qualified for Mensa. He joined at age 5, making him the youngest African-American boy to be accepted at the time. I'm not sure what Mensa is, though.
Not sure either, brother.
But, yo, shout out to Caleb, though.
Shout out to Caleb.
This is one thing can't
that's
stop.
Amazing.
No matter how much fucking, what is it?
Hurdles they put in front of us, challenges.
How much bullshit you put in the water, how much bullshit you spray in the air.
Niggas always going to.
The projects you put us in. Niggas, we gonna make it.
Yeah.
Period.
We gonna make it. Yeah. That's a fact.
We gonna make it. We gonna make a way. We gonna have our innovators out here.
Nigga, we gonna be all right.
These entities gonna come into this planet. Period. Yeah. One way or another. Whether it's divine or we having sex.
Yeah. Nah, that's well, first I want to touch on the school thing first before I get into Caleb. Shout out to Caleb. That's amazing. Second year of college, you made it farther than me. I did 2 semesters in college. That's amazing. As far as what Dr. Umar said, that is a chess move for them niggas. Cause how are you taking away a program that? Okay, first of all, black schools, minority schools are already underfunded. How are you taking away a program that give niggas hope, gives children hope? Like, So you're telling me a kid like Caleb could be in a school and not be recognized for his gifts and not, you know, not be incentivized or not be given the proper scholarships or the proper looks from, you know, colleges because you don't have a program? That is your duty to push forward. Not all children, but if you see, you know, a kid that is a Super Saiyan, for one, that's gonna make your school look good. You know what I mean? Because obviously he's gonna bring up y'all GPA and y'all, you know what I'm saying? So like, looks like it's like even though we know this would look good for the school, it will be worser for them. So we're gonna sacrifice what they could do for the school because we want to hurt them. That's how it seems like. You know what I mean?
Because the school is one entity. If we hurt these niggas, it's like
that's like a
50 families we hurt.
That's a community.
We set back 50 families.
Yeah, generations. Yeah, that's a fact.
The fuck? But yet you could still give us money for that fucking football program though.
Right. They always want niggas in football.
Guess what? We ain't gonna use them for the gifted, but we gonna use them for the sports though.
Yeah, entertain us a little. Yeah.
So
entertain us.
We still getting the money back as a school. You still getting the money as a school.
Yeah.
But they are being set back because even if we push them as entertainers, you a football, you got drafted, but you can't fucking read and write.
Our school didn't have our school. Have you ever been to a school that had like a gift program? Like, I don't think any of my elementary, middle school, or my high school.
I think had middle school. I think MS2.
Of course, MS2.
Because I told you we was in Athena house. That was the top house. I'm a smart dude. Like, come on.
All right, MS2 is like. So legendary.
But I took standardized tests to get into Filippo Schuyler. That's a top. I took that when I graduated elementary. I didn't get in. I do bad on exams, but I'm smart. I'm a smart dumb nigga.
It's probably like the format.
Nah, I'm a smart dumb nigga. I took the test for Brooklyn Tech. I didn't get in. So I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Hey, it's just
I was
some
destined
people
to be in the hood.
But we need more programs like that. But
listen to this though.
Because imagine,
this was contrived from digitalpromise.org. About the title of this article is "Why Do Fewer Black Students Get Identified as Gifted?" Right. Now, going back to what Dr. Umar said is because of the low funding, we're not locating them in the schools. So check this, right? This is another aspect. When we took student achievement levels into account, we found different patterns for Hispanic and Black students. Essentially, all the gifted assignment gap between Hispanic and white students can be explained by test scores. In stark contrast, math and reading scores explain only a little of the Black-white gap. In stark contrast, math and reading scores explained only a little of the Black-white gap in gifted assignment. In fact, Black students with the same scores as their white counterparts is still only half as likely to be assigned to a gifted program.
Regular.
So get the fuck out of my face with all this other dumb shit.
Yeah, that's regular.
The differences between us and them is very stark.
Yeah,
these niggas ain't exponentially smarter than us.
They're not. That's the same way with like jobs hiring niggas. Like nigga be mad qualified, but he black. You know what I mean?
And I was gonna mention that example with Trump shit. How many jobs, in addition to family, how many jobs we work for? You know this manager is a dickhead. You know you smarter than your fucking manager.
Literally.
You know this nigga making more money than you, but you know you smarter than this nigga.
I can manage
you
better
know
than
his ideas for the work to be carried out. It's some dumb fucking ideas.
I can manage better.
But your ass still working for the company though.
Yeah. So
by having this guy. So what's the difference between Donald Trump and your manager? Because your life ain't not you, but your life is not affected on an individual level because of Trump. Your rent ain't increased because of Trump. A lot of shit ain't increased because of Trump. The shit been increasing. Past 50 years.
Yeah, only impression. Yeah. I mean, a little bit going back to that. I mean, aren't we aware that what really gets bills passed is like the Senate's in the House and all that shit? Like, right? I thought that was the main focus. Like, to be honest, I would much rather have
the legislative branch.
Let's say I'm Democrat, right? And their policies is what I want, right?
Push Congress and House.
That's what I would. I would rather have a crackhead of a president, but we got majority, like all Democrats in the House. If I'm Democrat,
it's impossible.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I would, because when they have the power to, I mean, he can make executive orders, but when they have majority power to, push out bills and stuff like that, isn't that more powerful? I'm not a politician. I'm just asking.
With the executive order, House, Senate, Supreme Court,
they have to pass.
Every single member could be Democrat. Trump could be literally the only Republican,
and he could push it through?
Executive order.
Oh,
that's what an executive order is.
So he doesn't. They do have power then, to an extent.
You know how many executive orders has been signed? They don't care about black people. That's my point. Fucking JFK signed an executive order. That's what got him killed. That was gonna take the money, the printing power from the IRS and put it back into the U.S.
Yeah, he
Treasury,
wanted to dismantle the
and back it by the silver and gold certificates again.
Right. Which would have been good.
These niggas could write Barack Obama wrote multiple executive orders.
Right.
And once nobody could say shit once I write this shit.
But there gotta be some type of stipulations with that though. Because couldn't that be like some dictator like mad with power shit?
The stipulation is this.
There gotta be some type
of
like.
If I push this shit too far and do too much for a certain group of people, or if I piss off a certain group of people, meaning the owners, the niggas who run, the niggas who I gotta answer. If I go too far, I'm clipped. That's it.
You mean clipped by killed or like clipped?
Killed, yes. Killed. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
it.
Yeah.
So that's my fucking stipulation. That's you niggas' stipulation. Play ball or
die.
McKinley, 1900 clip. Abraham Lincoln, 65 clip.
Yeah, a lot of presidents. A lot of presidents have gotten assassinated over there. We gotta bring that back.
What is interesting about?
Hear what I say?
Yeah, fucking Simpsons. What's interesting about these three guys? Been wrong. So,
yeah.
But as far as this whole
I'm gonna go back to that
thing goes. Yeah, that's the type of time. It's the same sleight of hand trick that we keep getting. Oh, we're gonna give you gifted programs, yay! But we're gonna cut the budgeting, and we're gonna be
right. So they're gonna be ineffective.
They're gonna
have them, but they're gonna be ineffective.
Who gets
in the gift
labeled
programs
as gifted?
Yeah.
And on top of that, we're gonna give you fucking standardized tests that's racially biased.
Facts.
That's still gonna, even if you perform well, we're still gonna fuck your ass over. You're same scores as white students, half as likely to be appointed. So what the fuck I gotta get to be appointed? Not even like highly appointed, just appointed.
Right.
Fact of the week. This week's fact of the week correlates with this whole school stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In 1954, schools were desegregated for the most part.
Right.
In the U.S. That's when the Supreme Court, I'm going to read the exact. So, the unanimous decision, Supreme Court in Brown versus Board of Education, overturns Plessy versus Ferguson and declares that separate schools are inherently unequal, meaning like an all-white school, all-black school. They are inherently unequal. The court delays deciding on how to implement the decision and asks for another round of arguments. The court rules that federal government is under the same duty as the states and must desegregate the Washington, D.C. schools. This all 1954, right? Now, the interesting thing is, also in 1954, this happened. Remember, I just talked about the whole sleight of hand. We give you one thing like it's good and then take away something else, right?
Right.
Also in 1954, the National Association for Gifted Children was formed. So now, we're going to desegregate the schools, bringing them together. But we're going to also add this form of this program, gifted program. Now, guess who was disproportionately added and disbarred from this said program?
So it's segregation within desegregation.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
Segregation within a desegregated school.
Yeah. Sleight of hand is best. Mirrors, illusions. Yeah.
Now imagine.
Smoky mirrors. Yeah.
Now imagine walking into a school in Arkansas in 1954, and you coming across a black student speaking, carrying themselves how I am, and then you come across a white student. And that white student is in a gifted program just to push this just to push this segregation.
Like, you know you smarter than him.
And Abdalla is in what?
Just basic ass class. Yeah. You would feel insulted. I mean, for kids, they would feel insulted, and they would feel like discouraged.
Well, I was talking more so from the observer. Like, just observing the shit. Like, how the fuck does this nigga, is he in gifted and this guy is not? But like you said, through our history, since this whole school shit was started on a manipulative basis, right? Think about all the children who knew deep down that they had potential in terms of academics.
Right.
And a teacher, whoever, looked them in the eyes and said, "You're a nigger."
Yeah.
Or "You're not gifted."
Yeah. You're going to be in the hood all your life.
You're fucking dumb. You're not going to amount to shit.
Yeah.
Because of your skin color.
Right.
Or because of your background.
Right. That could break. That kid could go from applying his genius to literally spiraling down. Still having a genius.
I'm going to give you the perfect example. Malcolm X. You could be a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer. No, you can't be a lawyer. You're in Lansing, Michigan. You're a fucking nigger. You're going to clean toilets or you're going to clean the streets. Oh, what did he do? Became a pimp, started running the streets, doing numbers and all of that. Why? Because that bum ass white nigga told him what he told him when he was younger.
Right.
How many dudes are in the streets right now because of a fucking teacher?
Discourage them, then go the extra mile, then encourage them. Yeah.
How many times you growing up in elementary school, in public school, period, have you ever heard a teacher say, "I don't have to teach y'all. I get paid regardless." I
can't remember in elementary school, but I've heard that. Middle school, I've heard it.
I'm not bragging or anything, but majority of my classes, like, I was like top students. Like top students, I said. One of the top students. Because I don't like being, top student. You fucking target. So, I've heard that shit. Yeah. Not like the teacher told it to me, but the teacher was like, "Yo, I've heard." Like I
got paid already.
And you know what's crazy? The teacher's like, "Y'all not even like Abdalla. They're like, y'all should be like Abdalla." I'm the example that the teacher was using, but at the same time, I knew that was wrong.
Yeah, because you ain't put say it to kids. It don't matter. Yeah.
And at the end of the day, too, those my niggas that you talking to. You don't know those dudes how I know them.
Right.
You judging them based on the first 3 to 5 minutes that you seen when you walked in because you're a substitute teacher. Now, if you had came in more authoritative, like, "Yo, this what we about to do, this what I got planned," you would have got different level of respect.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or even deeper than that. Let's say it is a student. No, let's say there's a teacher who's the regular, right? And he's speaking to students that are acting out in class. You don't know what's going on at home. You don't know what's causing them to act out. But you just discouraging them just because you know you got to check. You know what I mean?
That's not giving you that much.
You don't know what's going on at home. You don't know what's triggering that. You know what I mean?
But see, that teacher...
These are children at the end of the day.
And plus, you don't know what... The children don't know what's triggering the teacher.
Right.
You barely making enough.
Yeah.
We wilding on you.
Husband just cheat on you.
Yeah, we wilding on you.
Yeah.
You can't do shit to us.
I've seen books get thrown at teachers.
I've seen teachers get punched.
Yeah.
Drop to their knees.
Oh, I never seen that.
Yeah, MS2.
MS2 is like Rikers Island.
Rikers Island with a gifted program.
Bro.
Yeah, like...
That's crazy.
Because you want to disrespect another human being because they're younger than you.
Yeah.
Or because you ain't got
niggas was dunking in my middle school.
Or because you thought they don't have culture and you disrespected them because it happened to an African teacher and the student was American.
Niggas was dunking in my middle school, son.
Niggas was dunking. You know who went to my middle school with me? Lewis. Lewis was dunking in the middle school.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
He's like 6'5".
Yeah, that's crazy.
In MS2.
Yeah.
But yeah, niggas was dunking.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
You like that? See that twist though?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Both in the same
segregation year. Within desegregation.
Within the same year.
Yeah. That's the same way about like just on the job market. I mean, obviously you probably don't know who gets hired unless you have a white friend and y'all both go to the same job and you know for a fact you more qualified. You probably even said you had a better interview. And your friend probably said, yeah, I don't really feel my interview went well, but he gets hired and you don't. Imagine how that would make you feel. Like, damn, like, I know I could do a better job. I know my interview went better and I'm more qualified. You know what I mean? Went to the same school. I got a master's, you got a bachelor's. And you still get a job before me? So, you know, that's just what it is, man. That's what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
That's the title?
Nah.
I was about to say because we not telling our African brothers that it is what it is. What? It is what it is.
Yeah, nah.
I tell them we are dying.
I say that, but like
it is what it is.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like before you said that, I was about to say we gotta keep pushing though. We gotta keep, you know what I'm saying, pushing for
posting about it,
results,
talking about it.
You know what I mean? We can't just lay on our backs and just settle like.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that sounded crazy.
That's what she said.
But yo, thank y'all for listening. That's it, right? We got any more?
That's it,
man.
Thank y'all for listening.
Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for supporting. I seen a couple of y'all leaving some reviews on the podcast. Appreciate it. For some reason, some of them wasn't showing up though. One of my friends, her name is Tiff. She's a big supporter. I met her on TikTok. She wrote a big ass paragraph. I'm gonna check right now. It wasn't showing, but appreciate y'all
on
for
the
all the support.
Apple podcast.
Yeah, she wrote like a big ass like paragraph, 5-star. So we appreciate that, man. That shit means a lot.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.
So
keep the reviews coming, keep the likes coming. Y'all could tell us, y'all could hit us in the DM too about topics that y'all would like us to speak about. Like if you're from Gabon and you know about some shit going on there and we not, or Tibet, like let us know. I met a dude from Tibet. We was chopping it up.
Yeah.
I'm not Chinese. Like that, all you niggas look alike.
We need more Chinese topics, man.
Oh y'all need to.
That was a good era.
You know what? Y'all need to wear y'all country flag.
That was a good era.
On like as a patch.
Cause y'all all look alike.
Cause y'all all I can't tell.
Y'all very similar. Yeah.
I can't fucking tell no more.
Yeah.
But
thank y'all for listening, man.
Facts. Bang.
I gotta take a